Okay, so uh, you know that feeling, right? Like you're trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope.
Oh, yeah. I know that feel.
We've all been there at work, right? You've got a million things going on, deadlines looming, and you know the pressure is on.
Yeah, I think everyone listening can relate to that for sure.
Well, today we're diving into a guide that's got 5 practical tips for staying calm under pressure. But this isn't like those generic, self-help things. We're
Mhm.
going beyond the surface here. We're
Right.
going to really unpack why these techniques work and how you can use them right away.
Exactly. Think of it like building up your own, personalized toolkit.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, your own calmness toolkit. And today we're adding some serious power tools to that kit.
I love it. All right, so the first tool in our kit is the classic advice, right? Breathe and focus. We've all heard it before.
Oh, yeah.
But let's break it down. Why does just taking a deep breath really make a difference? Like, what's the science behind it?
Well, it all comes down to your vagus nerve. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's like this massive superhighway connecting your brain and your body.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And when you take those deep breaths, those really conscious breaths, it's like sending a signal straight to your nervous system, a calm down signal.
So it's like hitting the brakes on that stress response.
Exactly. You know that fight or flight response? When everything feels like it's going crazy, your heart's racing, your thoughts are all over the
Well,
place.
yeah, I know that feeling.
Deep breathing helps you shift out of that mode.
So by just controlling our breath, we can really calm our whole system down.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's a simple thing, but it has huge effects on your body and your mind. You start thinking clearer, you regain that focus.
It's amazing that such a small change can have such a big impact.
It really is.
So moving on, the next tool the guide suggests is breaking down tasks into smaller steps. Now, this seems obvious, but I'll be honest, sometimes I don't do it. Why is it so important for staying calm when things are hectic?
Because our brains aren't really built to handle massive, overwhelming tasks.
Right.
We need things to be manageable. So when you take a really big, daunting task and you break it down into these small, bite-sized pieces,
Yeah.
you're basically tricking your brain into feeling less overwhelmed.
I like that, tricking your brain.
It works.
Yeah.
So instead of staring down this huge, impossible project,
Yeah.
you focus on just one little step. You finish that, and then you move on to the next.
So it's about changing your perspective, right? From I can't do this to, okay, this much I can handle.
Yeah, it's all about creating that sense of control, even when everything feels chaotic.
Yeah, that sense of making progress. Okay. Tool number 3 is prioritization. I feel like when the pressure's on, everything feels important. How do you decide what to tackle first?
When everything feels urgent, nothing is truly a priority.
Right.
That's the problem. So what I like to do is use the Moscow method.
Moscow method.
Yeah. It stands for must, should, could, won't.
Okay, break that down for me.
So you go through your tasks and you decide which ones absolutely must be done, which ones should be done but aren't as critical. Then there are the could do's.
Gotcha.
And those are the ones that can maybe wait. And then the won't do's, those are the things that you can maybe delegate or even eliminate altogether.
So it's all about making tough choices about where your energy goes.
Absolutely. And when you're in control of that, you feel calmer, even in the craziest situations.
Okay, makes sense. Now, this next tool might seem counterintuitive, taking breaks. How can stepping away when things are hectic actually make you more productive?
Well, think of your brain like a muscle. If you were lifting weights at the gym, you wouldn't just keep going for hours without stopping.
Yeah.
Your brain needs those breaks, those mental pit stops, to recharge and prevent burnout.
So it's like hitting reset, coming back to things with a fresh perspective.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be a long break. Even 5 minutes can make a huge difference in your focus and how much you get done.
Okay, that's good to know because sometimes you just feel like you can't stop.
Right, but it's about working smarter, not harder. Those little breaks are an investment in your long-term, performance.
I like that. Working smarter, not harder. All right, and the last tool in our calmness toolkit is mindfulness. Now, this is a word that gets thrown around a lot, but what does it really mean when you're in the thick of it at work and you're feeling that pressure?
So mindfulness is all about paying attention to what's going on inside you, your thoughts, your feelings, even the sensations in your body.
Mhm.
But you're not judging them, you're just observing.
So it's not about pretending you're not stressed. It's more like noticing the stress and then choosing how to respond to it.
Exactly. It's about being in control of your emotions instead of letting them control you.
Right.
And even a few minutes of mindful breathing or, doing a quick body scan can help you center yourself and get back to that calm, focused state.
So we've got these 5 tools. Breathing, breaking things down, prioritizing taking breaks, and practicing mindfulness. It sounds like building this calmness toolkit is a constant process, right?
Oh, definitely. It's a journey, and everyone's experience with stress is different. So the key is to try these things out.
Experiment.
Yeah, experiment. Figure out what works best for you, and then practice.
Practice, practice, practice. I think that's the key takeaway here. These are skills you have to develop.
Exactly. It's like any other skill. The more you use it, the better you get at it.
So we've covered a lot today about staying calm in the moment, but what about preventing that pressure from building up in the first place?
That's a great question.
That's something for everyone listening to think about. What are the things in your work life that you can change to create a calmer, more resilient you?
That's some homework for everyone.
Exactly. We'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And until next time, remember, stay calm and keep those chainsaws in check.
And that unicycle balanced.
That's right. All right, we'll see you all next time.